Here we are.
Yeah. All right, guys, Manor 78. It has been, I think Xavier's counting actually. It's almost 2 years since the beginning of when we had our first chats about building the ultimate new troop carrier to take over his previous one. It was a white one. I know a lot of you guys followed his travels in the white Troopy, but now we've built him a new rig. Xavier's got a lot of big plans coming up in the next 1, 2, 3 years, traveling Australia on the road permanently, doing a lot of singing, songwriting and stuff out of the back of the car. So it had to be extremely comfortable, extremely functional. There's a lot of head scratching going on between the team, Chris and all the boys, about trying to perfect this setup. Xavier's had quite a fair bit of input into this design, and he has used some of his own suppliers essentially up on the Sunshine Coast to get it to tie into what he was used to in his previous build. So we've worked with that, and we've essentially just built on top of that. So it's a 2022 or 3? Early 2023. Yeah. 78 series VDJ V8 manual. The boys at J-Max initially did the coil conversion to this. It's got a 4.2 ton coil conversion. It's set up on a 3-inch lift with manual adjust alpha shocks. We've paired it up with some 33.5, almost 34-inch tyres. They're a 295/70. They're a really good size. We've been running them on the 1GDs lately as well, and it's just like the sweet spot for the 79 series without having to do diff gears or drastically change braking setups and all that sort of stuff. So it's a really good size. Statically, it sits really well with the drawers. This has got obviously a big roof tent as well from the boys at Headspace. This, I believe, is the premium model. I have to get up to speed with all the names from Headspace, but I'm pretty sure it's the premium model. It has got the teak lining on the inside as well. Standard, they come with little LED interior lights and all that we can show you when we're getting inside. The awning is standard on the Headspace roof tent, and then obviously we've got the destination 4-wheel drive shower ensuite and the big wraparound 270 extended awning as well. It really is just a base. Once you set up, this thing is just a base. It's a home on wheels. It's pretty cool. We're all sort of growing to love the Troopy idea and the usability of it. This one is a little bit unique though. We have done a 3rd door conversion to it through the team at Varley Group. So they're the guys, the professionals in the industry in Southeast Queensland. So we approached them and they've executed the job, as well as the one for our personal demo as well. We'll show you that in a little bit. So it's a 3rd door, all engineered. It is a 5-seater. So it's got the rear bench. We've reupholstered it to match the Recaros inside, which we'll get into that in a bit. But so the foundation is the J-Max kit. We've got on the back the bar work. We've got a Thorburns rear bar, single tyre holder, and the big barbecue box on the other side. It's not just for barbecues, you can use it just general storage. I think it's a really good idea, especially if you're traveling with kids. All the crap, toys, wet clothes, all that sort of stuff can go in there as well. We've got the ARB bar work, the Summit Deluxe bull bar in our textured black Pro Touring powder coat. Done the treads as well, sort of all tie in with the sandy and black theme. It looks really cool. We've put up a few little stories on this ladder recently. We have designed it, we've got it good to go. It looks the part too, looks really cool. Easy access up onto the roof when it's down. We've got some clear view mirrors on the side, the Safari R-Max snorkel, some ARB Intensity Solus, LED driving lights, the Warn winch, just all the standard sort of bits and pieces that we put on all the builds. GME radio linked in through to a really tidy little roof console from Department of the Interior. We worked with those boys on designing a specific roof console to work in with the Headspace roof conversions, and it looks really tidy. Up on top of the Headspace, we've got a Rhino Pioneer platform. The front, we've got a bit of a custom setup with some Rhino bars, one of our slimline solar panels, and a frame to support the solar panel. Up on top, we've got the Starlink Mini, the 12-volt Starlink Mini up top on a removable base, so you can move the dish around wherever you want to go, on a boat or a caravan or another car. Xavier has his beloved front runner table that slides out underneath the Pioneer platform. It's a good setup. Like it's right there, so when you pull up, you want a big table, slide it straight out and you're good to go. The mud flap and flare kit. This is a FRP fiberglass flare with our mud flap system, front and rear, to get the best outcome. For us to do it, we can send out the flares and mud flaps. We've touched on this in the past. To get the best outcome, ideally we need your car to do the fit up and make it marry up as good as this. The exterior, we've got a Coat X. It's a Suntech matte PPF film on top of the sandy taupe. And then we've got the custom decals. These are the ones, I tell you, it legit took us almost 2 years to figure out the color theme for the decals. Yeah, Xavier was pretty adamant that that's the color theme that he wanted to go with. And that's, I think it's underneath, isn't it?
Yeah, I was just going to touch that. Those decals are under the film, so that film will protect
They'll never come off, yeah. And it looks really cool. It's such a cool theme. We'll come around the back. Underneath as well, we've got a House of Fab from WA, a 50-litre water tank, stainless water tank. In here, we've got the little ARB air compressor outlet, pumping up tyres. We've got an Anderson outlet as well, solar inlet for a blanket, and the shower rose for the plumb straight through to the water tank underneath.
No, it might be better than me explaining.
Yeah, you can explain it.
There's 3 water tanks in this car. So you've got the House of Fab one up the front, which works with the J-Max core conversion. You've got a Thorburns one at the rear, and then inside, Xavier's Draw Builder has incorporated 80-litre water tank in the wing of the back of the Troopy there. So all 3 tanks can be linked. There's a manifold on the other side inside the car, so you then determine where the pump sucks from, and there's a shower outlet there, shower outlet on the other side, so the pressure is on both sides of the car, so wherever you want to plug your hose in, you're good to go.
As I mentioned earlier, Xavier sourced the draw manufacturer out of the Sunshine Coast. He has used him in the past and he has done a really good job. It's quite a unique setup with the colours, and it's got that hexo pattern external sort of look to it. None of the dog's hair and stuff won't stick to it. Obviously, it's easy to sort of clean out, blow it out. 2 drawers in here, got a little pull-out table, got a Bushman upright fridge freezer, a little drop-down table here. This comes down and folds out as well. It's really cool. We've got our airbag man system over here. It's pretty standard, the digital dual gauge with the manual paddles, SIG USB outlets. We've got a little, one of our Pro Touring, I need to turn it on, little colour changing LED up there with a dimmer in here. We've also got little colour changing LEDs under the gull wings, on the roof as well. There's lights everywhere. It's really cool. Everything's switched through the Red Vision system. These little gull wing boxes are accessible from both sides, so that little panel there drops down, you can reach through if you need to. We've got little storage netting in here, and these are the Outback Gear Solutions little sandy taupe bags. You can actually get ones that go all the way up that fill up back window if you really wanted to. Mounting the guitar in there was actually one of the biggest things, if there was still going to be room for your head height with a guitar being mounted on the underside of that roof. So that'd be pretty cool to see once they're actually up and in there and held up. We've got another tap here, some reverse lights that double up off your factory lights as well. Manual inflation valves in case we have a failure with the digital other system, the Airbag Man system. That's pretty much it for there. There's storage obviously all inside. This is not typically a system that we would do through Pro Touring Concepts. It was something unique for Xavier and his build. We do have some other ones coming through the team at Loaded Draws moving forward, so we'll be able to showcase the system that's going into our troop carrier. Moving forward, that's what we'll be offering. It's going to be really cool. Looking forward to showing off that system. Come around here, mate. We've got the, obviously this is the shade. This is the big barbecue box, like bulk storage in there. I'm actually a huge fan of that. And Chris, what are they?
So these are your fill points for your water tanks. So this one here will fill the tank inside. The other one will fill both tanks on the bottom. Tank inside has the breather up here, so when it spurts out there, you know you're full. And this one is the breather for the bottom 2 tanks. So the bottom 2 tanks fill together, so it'll fill the bottom one, and then once the bottom one's full, it'll start filling the next one up, and they all breathe through here. So, yeah, cool. And then this is just a permanent shower rose on this side. The tap Caleb mentioned on the back is gravity fed, that one. So.
And that's from the tank inside.
You can change where you're sucking from,
right,
depending on what valves you've got set over here.
Yeah.
It's actually set up so you can run off mains, so you can bypass the pump and everything as well. Yeah. So it's pretty neat how it's been done.
While we're here, this is obviously 3rd door Varley Group conversion. It sort of stands out a lot more before the wrap is put on. It definitely looks like an add-on, but once it's wrapped and all the decals and all put on, it just sort of looks factory. Like it's really tied in quite well. This is all part of Brock, his name is, who manufactured the drawer unit. He's sort of done his own door templates and flooring in here as well. It's finished off really quite nice. But anyway, I'm going to let Chris explain the electrical system and the interior.
All right, I might start from where the brains of this is, where it kicks off, which is actually around the other side. Xavier sort of had specific requests for where things were laid out. So we always run Red Vision, Red Arc in all of our systems. So the Red Vision main screen is over here. The good thing with the Red Vision screens though are they're Bluetooth, so you can operate them anywhere on your phone that you're within Bluetooth range of this screen. So the screen being over here, not such a big drama. If you're on the other side, sitting by a camp or something, you can control everything from your phone. So it's all digital switching here. It does have a Rogue box in there, which is your 10 channel switching box. So you just, whatever you want to turn on, you just tap your keys here. You can see it is a live reading, so you've got your battery level, power consumption, power draw. You've also got solar coming in watts, amps, however you want to read it. Really good systems, yeah, we've used Red Arc for a long time. I don't know if Caleb touched on the gull wing windows much there, Explore glaze from
Netherlands?
Holland,
sure.
yeah, I think they're Holland, yeah. So we purchased them, got them shipped over from overseas, really good. Plenty of options with them. You can get them in the aluminium finish, glass finish, whatever you want. At the back here, we've just got SIG USB ports alongside that air compressor control stuff. So not much there in the way of electronics. Most of the brains of the stuff is all concealed. Look, in the drawer system, when Xavier's drawer builder, Brock, was doing it, yeah, we worked with him on where we were going to locate stuff, and there's a 200 amp Enerdrive lithium battery in there as well. There's also a Red Arc 2000 watt inverter. Endless power for whatever Xavier wants to do, really. Yeah, so a lot.
Sorry.
Get out of the bloody shop, mate.
Alongside SIG USBs in here, there is a little cavity up here which houses a twin pole GPO, which is RCD protected as well after the inverter. You can run induction cookers, your Mrs. hair dryer, hair straightener, whatever you want, blender, smoothie maker, cocktails, you name it. Inside here, so we've got our Kenwood 10-inch big screen, which is a standard screen for us. We option either or. It's connected with all the MTX audio. So you've got amp in here as well as a sub built into the drawer system. This is also a Department of Interior full length floor console. They integrate some accessory USB sockets there, some much needed cup holders and a nice center console, which acts as an armrest. So it's a really good fit there. We've got the 70th anniversary steering wheel conversion. This is something that we incorporate, so you have steering wheel controls and stuff. So we can do that one. Up the top, Caleb mentioned before, this is a Department of Interior, we call it a parcel shelf. So it's for the headspace conversion in particular. They have some map lighting there, USB accessory ports as well, and your UHF is up there. Really neat. Recaro orthopads, so they're full electric, heat control, cooling, everything on those seats. The leather finish on them, as we mentioned, the rear seats have been reupholstered in the same material. Just gives that sort of custom look throughout the entire vehicle. Department of Interior full replacement door cards over there, which are the premium door cards, premium speaker pods. That nice black finish with the grille over the speakers looks really neat. One stone armrests with the cup holders. They are a must, trust me. They make driving these things so much better. So I touched on with our Red Vision system, Rogue, we've got twin chargers here. We always run the Manager 30 as well as doubled up with a BCDC. We've got, everything is encased in here, lithium down there. With the Manager 30, you've also got AC charging, so shore power, which is plugged in down there. This is the valve block that I mentioned for all your water. So depending where you want to suck from is what you turn on. Mains inlet for water here. So you just flick that one, the pump will just suck out of there. So that one's the tank inside here, and then the other one is the 2 tanks underneath. So yeah, really cool system, works well. Access to the water pump and tank through there. This is my headspace. I can do whatever I want, whatever I want in here. So yeah, it's when you're not using the bed, it's neat. There's plenty of room. So yeah, everything's got hatches. It's
obviously a bit of a compromise. Being a 5-seater, you can't incorporate everything you typically would in a 2-seater Troopy, but it's still pretty usable. Just touching on under the bonnet. Now, we did send this big rig up to the team at Diesel Power Unlimited in Mackay to work their magic under the bonnet. We've got our high flow cooler, color coded, sandy taupe. We've got the DPU pre-filter kit on their bracket. No sealed airbox on this one just yet. We might put one in a bit later on down the track. Xavier is pretty keen on doing a bit more performance to this in time. Once it's sort of broken in and he's run it for a little bit, we might look at doing a few more things. But ECU tune, torque at 3.5-inch exhaust system. It is a really respectable power delivery. It drives really nice, super smooth on this tyre size. Really happy with it. So we're itching to see what he thinks. Comparing to his previous model, it was a pre-DPF V8. It sounded really good. He was happy with that, but we're pretty sure he's going to be pretty happy with this. So boys up at DPU, cheers guys. So that's pretty much it, guys. The Manor 78. Follow along Xavier Rudd Official's Instagram or social pages. You're going to see a lot more of this thing actually getting around, traveling around Australia. He's got quite a few gigs lined up as well, so it'll be really cool. We'll be resharing his content of this Troopy being used with him, Ash, and the fam. It's going to be epic to see. So anyway, thanks for everyone that's been following along the process. It's been a long process, and it's been an extremely time-consuming build, this one, but we're happy with the results. So cheers everyone, thanks very much.
Thank you.